Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. I am just sitting here drinking my tea and also working on a coloring page. And I definitely have taken some time off from it, but that's okay. I we are going to do some cooking today. I actually finally finished a meal that I had leftovers of, and so I'm going to cook some asparagus today, as well as try this like lemon pepper tofu, and which I'm really excited for. I don't know what it is about like lemon pepper, but I always like find that seasoning really satisfying sometimes, and so we're gonna try that. It's also like such a good like spring summer seasoning, and so we're going to try that as well. It's going to be my dinner for tonight. And then I also wanted to make sure to like take you guys around my garden outside, because I am so excited that I have a garden now. And so I wanted to make sure to show you guys what I have going on back there. The rain definitely has helped make it grow some. It's not producing any plants yet, but the herbs I definitely can tell are growing and could be used if they wanted to. I don't think I'll use them this week though, but I'm very excited to see what happens. And I find the gardening and like using the herbs and everything so fun. Plus, like, I feel like buying herbs in the store is never as good. So I can't wait to see what happens with this. I almost feel like I want to get more dill, because the dill kind of feels like it just went like a little, like almost got too much rain. But that might have just been me. And then I'm just going to try to do cleaning around the house, as well as go for a walk. And I definitely have been loving, I got some new tennis shoes, which have been so helpful with walking. And I just feel like it's just one of those days where it's just like, let's just get things done, but also just enjoy ourselves and do fun self-care things. I will see you guys in a little bit as we get things done, and just grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee and join me. I am back. I'm actually getting ready to go for a walk. I wanted to quickly go over what I had for breakfast, because I completely forgot to film it. I just kept getting distracted by other things and was like really not focused. But I'm trying to use up all this yogurt, the seed to spoon, because I want to try to find a brand that has less sugar in it. And so this one has about like 3 grams of added sugar, but I would really like to have one. This one only has 2 grams of protein in it, so I really would like to find one that has more protein, and just see if I can get a little bit more protein in. I also had some blueberries and threw that on top. And then this has been like, I love this stuff. I am so obsessed with this Catalina stuff. It might not be like the super healthiest stuff, but it definitely doesn't have like a ton of like bad ingredients in it. And it has 11 grams of protein, no sugar, 9 grams of fiber. I'm honestly pretty, like, I've just been throwing a little bit of it on top of the yogurt instead of like mixing in it with the cereal. Sometimes I just do cereal and then with fruit, because that's when I was a kid, like I always wanted cereal with fruit on top. So to me, like, I can't just have the cereal. But I have been using this almost like a granola. So I'm definitely going to need to get more next time I go to a grocery store that sells the Catalina Crunch. I just wanted to kind of do going over what I had for breakfast. I actually also, and I had, of course, like my jasmine green tea. I am gonna go for a walk though. I am gonna try a different route than what I normally do. It's already, I think, like 80 degrees out, but I got a new pair of walking shoes. I've been really enjoying them, and I want to, they're that like really popular like Hoka brand. Don't really know what, like, I feel like everybody, it's like that like trend right now. I honestly just needed a new pair of shoes, and that was what, like, the person who was like offering to get me new shoes. My dad actually offered to get me new shoes because we went walking one day and my feet were like in so much pain. So we decided to go ahead and get me a new pair of walking shoes, and I'm really liking them. So I am gonna try a different walk today. I also, like, next week I will not be able to walk as much, so I really want to just get outside as much as possible, especially now that the rain has gone away. I am also probably going to try to, like, get outside some today and do some work and, like, mess with the compost. I want to show you guys my garden. I am so excited about it. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye! I am done with my walk. I have 2 of these plants up in the front hanging. They're super pretty. They have purple and bright pink colors. I also have this plant, which is anise. It's supposed to be good for butterflies. I might have pronounced that wrong, but it's supposed to be good for like butterflies and bees. And if we come over here, I'm gonna be honest, it's like super awkward to do this, but I have 3 different tomato plants. My dad helped me build the raised bed and did the chicken wire because I'm definitely not skilled in that. And then some of these plants, I like, honestly, I'm not sure what they are because I know we put like certain plants here, certain plants. We have a lot of like stuffed peppers and different types of peppers. And then some squash and zucchini and eggplant. Yeah. And then lots of herbs. And then I have dill, lemon basil, oregano, because I use oregano a lot. And then I love dill in the summer, especially, and cilantro. And this one is another basil. And then I love this pepper plant. I love that it's like 3 different types of peppers. You can see that, like, you can do all different types of peppers. And you can like have it inside or outside. I think it's so good. And then I still need to plant my fig tree. So that is another project to do. For lunch, we are having a smoothie. It has protein powder and then this like frozen fruit. It's cherries, kale, and then wild blueberries, and I think also strawberries, and then chia seeds, a date. I always love throwing a date in my smoothies. I probably love dates more than I should. And then the only other thing is some almond milk. I actually have to cook dinner tonight, so in a little while we will get on that, but it's a super easy dinner. I think the asparagus is the main thing that actually like have to cook in the oven, whereas the tofu does not have to do, like, it's you cook it in the skillet, which I don't do very often. So I'll be interested to see how this tastes. I'm gonna go ahead and work on dinner so that it is ready to get thrown in the oven, as well as go ahead and cook on the skillet. It is a pretty easy dinner tonight. I am gonna do this like lemon pepper flavored tofu, as well as asparagus, and I'm also gonna cook some rice. And I have jasmine rice, so we're just gonna do that. I actually just ate a snack. I am obsessed with these right now. I am so sad because I'm almost out of them. But I'm gonna cut up the asparagus and do all like the prep work so that then it's just ready to get thrown in. Don't know if you guys like lemon pepper, but it's actually really tasty. I love like just tasty lemon pepper. I don't know. I love lemon for some reason now. As an adult, lemon is like one of my like big things. So I've gotten really hooked on that. And asparagus was on sale, so I went ahead and brought that because I wanted to. I love asparagus. I know a lot of people don't, and a lot of people have like a weird feeling about it, but I actually, it's one of my favorite vegetables. I kind of wish I had grown it in the garden, but I did not even like, I'm not sure, maybe next year. It's supposed to rain here, and I'm really kind of hoping it does. I'm actually supposed to, I would love to not have to water the plant. I don't, of course, like, I'm going to, but if it doesn't rain, but I definitely was, like, aiming for, let's, you know, go ahead. If you didn't know, just a tip, put the asparagus or, like, the carrots, those type of vegetables, in a cup of water. It is one of those ways to make the vegetable last longer. I'm back. I actually had to take a pause and answer the doctor who called me. And so here is the asparagus. It has lemon zest, half a lemon, and then salt and pepper to taste, as well as half a tablespoon of nutritional yeast is what the recipe called for. And now I'm going to work on the tofu. Honestly, that call packed the time because now it's 4 o'clock, and so I might honestly, like that took longer than I was expecting. I already got the tofu out. I'm going to just cut the tofu into cubes, and then you can cut it into cubes or slabs. So I'm going to do that. Trying to think, maybe do like little half cubes. And then we're gonna do cornstarch, nutritional yeast, dried thyme. But I'm gonna work on this, and then I will show you guys the finished product. We've got our lemon pepper tofu with the sauce, and I'm waiting for the oven to be ready so I can put the asparagus in, and I'm also making the jasmine rice. That looks so good. Here is the finished product. I did overcook the asparagus a little bit, but here's the lemon pepper and the jasmine rice, and then the asparagus. Very nice, easy, and I'm so excited to try it. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to pop in. It is the morning now, and I am so tired. I got some sleep, but I was also up at 5:30 yesterday, and I'm just still feeling a little sleepy. So I just wanted to pop in and just say that I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that I will see you guys next time. And if you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will leave the recipe for the tofu and the asparagus in the description as well. Bye!